would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy.
Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be another Sophisticated Saturday. I have my whole to-do list here ready to go, and you might be able to see that there are a couple things on here, olive oils and body butter. I'm going to be making some DIY gifts for Mother's Day in this video, so I'm excited to share that stuff with you along with all of the other stuff I need to get done this weekend. So if you're ready for it, let's jump right into the video. The first thing I wanted to start with this morning is my laundry, and I got a jump start even before I started filming, and I put our sheets in the washer and then through the dryer, and they're actually done now. So I'm going to grab those out of the dryer and make the rest of my bed. I also put my cleaning rags in the washing machine. Those are done. So once I'm done with my bed, I'm going to switch those over as well and toss in my light laundry. So fully starting the day with a bunch of laundry. I always like to do that first so I can multitask as I'm doing other things and while the laundry is running.
I would get up again. I would get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
This weekend, I just washed our sheets, and there's a blanket that we actually have on our bed that we use in between our sheets and duvet cover. So I skipped the duvet cover this time. I don't wash it every time I wash our bedding, just kind of every other. So it was a little bit easier to wash the bedding this time.
Clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather, but I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get out, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall.
Now I'm just switching those rags, and I don't like to put a dryer sheet in with my microfiber cloths. I try and avoid using any fabric softener or any dryer sheets with microfiber cleaning cloths. So I just tossed in a couple of dryer balls. Then I'm going to load in my white laundry, stick my bra in a lingerie bag so it keeps its structure and lasts as long as possible, add my new favorite laundry detergent, which is the Branch Basics, and get that going and head into the kitchen. In the kitchen, I'm starting with the first DIY gift, and that is olive oils. This is such a great, simple, easy gift idea, and I love how you can come up with so many different variations and personalize it for somebody that you know and love and their favorite flavors and their tastes. I went with a rosemary flavor, and I will explain more about that later, but while that starts to simmer, I am going to do a little bit of dinner prep, and I am making healthier oven-fried sweet tea buffalo chicken sandwich, but it's deconstructed. We're not doing the actual sandwich part. It's not going to be on bread, but I'm making the Greek yogurt ranch ahead of time and adding some blue cheese crumbles in that, mixing it up so it's ready for us when we're ready for dinner, as well as getting the cornflake mixture ready that I'm going to bread these chicken breasts in. I marinated the chicken breasts a little bit earlier. The marinade is really good. It is in green tea and buttermilk, and I will put the recipe in the description box below if you're interested in trying it. It's from one of my favorite places, Half Baked Harvest. I love finding recipes there. They're usually pretty unique, oftentimes are a little bit more involved, but I feel like every time I try a Half-Baked Harvest recipe, we are always impressed and love it. I really like trying to prep portions of dinner in advance that I can. It just makes it so much easier when it comes to dinner time and you don't feel like you're stuck in the kitchen for a super long time because a lot of those things are already prepped for you. So even if you have time in the morning when you're making your coffee or something like that and it's a portion of the dinner that's going to last, go ahead and try and prep these things in advance if you can. Back to switching the laundry, I feel like if there's one spot in my house that I want to make sure the floors are super clean, it's right by the washer and dryer. I don't know about you, but I always drop something no matter what I do. I'm probably just trying to move too much too fast from the washer to the dryer, but something always ends up on the floor. So keeping that spot of our floor really clean is important, or else there was no point in washing my clothing because I just dropped it on the dirty floor. So if that spot's clean, I don't mind a whole lot if I drop a little bit as I bring it into the dryer. Next up, I'm going to make my DIY body butter for Mother's Day, and I'm starting with adding shea butter, and I'm just going to add half a cup of shea butter to my saucepan on a medium heat. Next up is a 1/4 cup of sweet almond oil, followed by a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And I'll leave links again in the description box to where I found these different products. It's so easy with these 3 ingredients. You can definitely find body butter recipes that are much more complicated, but I like how this one you don't have to buy a ton of products. It's natural and just feels really good on your skin. But I'm going to show you what the secret is to make sure that your body butter isn't oily and greasy, because adding all of these oils, you can probably guess this body butter is going to feel very oily on your skin. So the secret is to add arrowroot powder. You can add a tablespoon or so and just kind of figure out what your preference is. The more you add, obviously, the less greasy it's going to be. And just mix that in and let it simmer over the heat. You'll see that I added lemon essential oil. That's the scent that I wanted to go for. But you can really feel free to get creative and make any scent combination that you want. You might even want to look at different diffuser blends that include essential oils and kind of mimic those blends and use it in your body butter. Once it's all melted, remove it from the heat and put it into the refrigerator to cool for about an hour. Next up, I'm moving on to planning my content for sophisticated organization for the next month. I'm sure, as you guys know, with posting at least 2 YouTube videos a week and trying to stay active on Instagram, I like to plan things out. Of course, I love to be organized and on top of things. So I am using a planner that I purchased specifically for planning content for small business owners or influencers or whatever they are. So I like to really try and put some effort into planning the types of things that I'm putting out there. And I have been enjoying this planner so far. So if you do have a small business or you are kind of trying to be an influencer or something like that, I will include a link in the description box below for the content planner as well. One of the things I really like about it is that it's completely customizable, so you can put stickers in and track whatever social media platforms you might be on. Maybe you have an email list and track the number of email subscribers you have per month and the growth that you're seeing. A lot of it is focused on goal planning, which I really like, and it even breaks it down by week so you can set weekly goals as well. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to record a voiceover for another video that I'm working on. And that is basically what I'm doing exactly right now, recording a voiceover for this video. So that is one of the tasks that I have to do every time I make a video that includes a voiceover. I'm going to cross off my June content plan and my voiceover for my video and then head back, grab that load of light laundry and bring it into my bedroom so I can start to fold it. I guess this day I was feeling extra nice because I decided to fold my husband's clothing, but probably the reason that I decided to do that was because you'll see he basically has a uniform. He wears white t-shirts so often, and especially with both of us still working from home, it's basically what he wears every day. And I like folding things that are kind of mundane, so the same things over and over and over again. So folding the exact same t-shirt 4 times was really easy. Back to the infused olive oil. This is seriously so easy. All I did was simmer the olive oil for 20 minutes on the stovetop. I let it cool for a little bit, and then I'm going to pour it into the container that I want to use. I'm also going to leave on the screen a few different recipes that you can use if you aren't into rosemary or if the person you want to gift it to isn't into rosemary. There are so many different options, and it's such an easy gift. Next up is the body butter. I probably let it get a little bit too cold, but that's okay. I'm going to put it into my mixer. You can use either a stand mixer or a hand mixer here, and you're going to whip it up, which makes that whipped body butter, and you'll see how nice and fluffy the texture is going to look once we whip it all up. I really like this body butter because it has this nice whipped texture at room temperature. If for some reason it does start to look like it's melting, you can always pop it in the refrigerator, but mine have always done a great job of staying kind of a whipped consistency. It's still a little bit cold here, so once it gets to actual room temperature, it's even fluffier. But the second you then put it into your hands and rub your hands together to apply it to your skin, it kind of melts in your hands and applies perfectly and super smooth, and hopefully shouldn't be too oily or greasy if you added in that arrowroot powder. The body butter should stay good for at least 3 months, if not longer. I decided to make some little easy labels to stick on top, letting the person know that it's a lemon body butter and making it a little more personalized. And I'm also going to add on an olive oil label onto my olive oil bottle. You can always purchase these custom labels from my website if you're interested in anything for yourself or any gifts that you're making. So I will link that in the description box as well. And I think these turned out so cute. I love making handmade gifts that people are truly going to use and enjoy. I think these olive oils and body butters, if you're giving it to the right person, somebody who likes food or cooking or somebody who likes skincare, they are really going to enjoy these gifts. And it's not just a handmade gift for the sake of a handmade gift. It's something they're going to love. Thanks so much for joining me for today's Sophisticated Saturday. If you like this video, I would really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you try either the olive oil or the body butter. Tag me on Instagram, show me your photos. I would love to see it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I will see you guys later.